The first one is called I Only Love You When You're Sad.
Oh.
I only love you when you're sad, when you're hopeless, when you've had enough of life and it's just me, and only me you trust. I like it when you're crushed, weak-willed. It puts me in control. I filled with heartfelt words your broken cup. I hope it didn't cheer you up. And the next one is about love for the natural world, for wildlife. And it's called Spiders. At night, the spiders crawled over our faces. They left tiny footprints in the dresser's dust. They straddled our eye sockets and sucked gently on our nostril hairs. Lonely, submissive spiders curled up beneath our hands and wept, their abdomens pulsating gently. If a spider crawls into your mouth, it is polite to swallow. They pause on pinpoint feet at our full lips. Blind spiders found their way by keeping close to the skirting board. The closest they could hope to get to us was a discarded tissue, which they could taste with the tongues on their front legs. A blind spider has a heightened sense of taste. From a tissue, they can tell your gender, your age, and what kinds of activities you have engaged in. Most spiders are bisexual. Spiders like to watch. This is why they do press-ups on mirrors. They liked to watch us. We twisted our feet together in the damp sheets while they bound up flies. A vibrating fly bound in silk is an excellent marital aid. The spiders came to us because their lives were dry. They came to taste our residues and dip their more delicate parts in our eyes. If I'd known you weren't into that, I wouldn't have tried. I'm sorry. Is there anyone here called Charlie? No, probably for the best. This is about someone I love dearly. This is Charlie. Take a broken sleeper train. Build your chairs from cardboard spools. Run round islands in the rain. Bring out your beard in peat black pools. Use your mother's maiden name. Grow old before you meet your sisters. Write to me on dried out blisters. Leave your clippings in my sink and curl your toes on cliff edge grasses standing, freezing on the brink, then fall. And find yourself asleep in heather, heather in your hair again, out of the wind, your limbs in heaps, your leather patched with older leather, patched with skin from off your feet, your old fat boiled up into soap and smeared across my cracking tiles. Across your eyes, across the piles of rags and ropes you serially monogamize, and tell me back my own old jokes to soothe these bruises. Swallow flies with every meal and drown your cries in crowds of losers. Shit the tent, don't answer phones, fly back home through hills that speak and post me back the gifts I sent without a note. That painting of a girl you chose, the crooked mouth, the missing nose, how did she smell? We'll never know. The songs you wrote upon a pin, held to a flame, the sticking in the boils you blame for all the groaning in your step. And play a finger-tapping game. Invent a brand new alphabet. Go scuba diving in the bath and dredge me up a rusting flask of fags and tepid Earl Grey tea and sip it while you're asking me why all my friends are total cunts, stink of human shit, but please remember you were one of them once. Always protest, never vote. Go swimming in your morning coat and turn up at the wedding soaked and stinking of the ship grey sea. To murder bicycles on beaches, murder all your washed up teachers, live in storage, lose the key, only ever work for free, harbour grudges in dark hedgerows, harbour harlots, harbour me. But it's okay if you compare it all to some cult classic novel. Look, it's just like Angie Carter, Stefan Zweig or Harper Lee, as you walk in on professors shitting, read aloud in cemeteries, help old racists with their knitting and philosophise misogyny. Fix your punctures twice and then give up. Mull over all your old killed ties. Mull over mouldy coffee cups and all the tombstones lichen. Tile the bathroom 15 times, but never paint the kitchen. Where you picked apart a gearbox you could never reassemble, because you lost a vital spring, despite hoarding everything up to the ceiling, and you're kneeling by the bed, and you're aware what you resemble, wearing German army surplus hats in slightly bourgeois cities. Beware of catching ASD off cats. Beware of pity, as you move in up cold stairs at midnight, drive off with no fuel at dawn, burn out the clutch and cut the lights at the border on a distant lawn and stick black sticks into the ground. Stretch a canvas overhead, scatter ash while your head pounds, take off your boots and go to bed. Thanks.